Hi! Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm back for the weekend. Cause I still have tomorrow that's free. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna play more Genshin today. We're gonna do the wine festival event, which I've been like mostly unspoiled about because I don't really I haven't really been looking at Twitter and stuff. And also then Cyno's story quests because it makes me nervous because story quests just make me nervous in general, but we'll see. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure. What the fuck? Alright. Uh well, I'm fucking ready. Hold on a second. Uh Turning off the music and turning up the Genshin. Hola, Sam! How are you? I'm gonna play. Literally also playing Genshin and grinding. That's fair, honestly. Like, I did a little bit of grinding today, but it was for like Razor talent books. I'm better, thanks. Okay, that's good. I yeah, I did a little bit of grinding as well today, but like for Razor talent books, and I have like enough now for to level up mostly without crowning him, but I just need like more the Valen stuff. But I'm like really close to being done. I don't know if I'm gonna crown him yet. I'm still hesitating. You need razor stuff and things. Yeah, he's so good. Oh, I love Razor. I'm so excited for this event because I've heard that he was in it. So that's exciting. Da-na-na-na-na-na. What the fuck is this? It always takes forever to load every time I stream for some reason. I'm still at leveling his weapon and getting good artifacts for him. Yeah, Ivy told me Pale Flame is like one of the best artifacts for him. I've been giving him like Pale Flame artifacts mostly. I don't really know how this shit works, so I just ask Ivy most of the time. I have some 5-star gladiator that I'm using for the time being. Not bad, yeah. Whoa! I'm out of here. I mean, this place is huge. Alright, I think it's here, the starting point of the event. I blow up. I think I have to... This is the one. Hi, Catherine!
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance.
You're welcome!
Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
Copium. My monitor turned off! For God's sake. I cannot trust this monitor. It always turns off for no reason. Fucking...
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were gonna be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
Paimon, I don't know about that. Like, we almost died several times.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments.
Lol.
However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Probably because it's harvest season.
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And for the wine capital of Tevat, it's also the all-important winemaking season.
Man, I wish Kazha was here.
Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Everyone's always talking about wine in Mondstadt. Are you kidding me?
Huh? What do you mean? Seriously?
Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grandmaster wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late.
Dude, I don't remember the name of the guy who voices Ignatz in Fire Emblem Three Houses, but he's everywhere here. Like, he voices every single NPC in this game.
Hey, wait up!
It's crazy. Every time I hear him, I instantly recognize him. I'm like, all right, hi.
Why
Oh!
do those knights look so flustered?
Kaya jump scare. Hi. Did his skin tone just change?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare pleasure.
The way he just walked up to me, I got so scared.
Kaya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters all of a sudden?
And is our help required too?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue.
Aw, damn,
All
well.
that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Kaya.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
The Knights of Favonius received a letter from the Grandmaster?
The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition?
Hi, Tortellini. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? I love how she's talking about Varka. Like, personally, I don't remember hearing about him much in the game before, but
So,
okay.
What did Varka say in the letter?
Maybe it's just I
How's
don't
the
remember.
expedition going? When are they getting back?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden?
I always was.
Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it? That you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that.
I mean, I heard he's big, that's all I know. I'm doing pretty badly. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon.
Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a single thing about what they're up to.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime.
Yeah.
Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters? And we'll see what the letter says. We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite a long time since your last visit.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine. See you soon.
Bye, Catherine.
All right. Take care now.
Bye, robot. I'll follow you anywhere, Kaya. I'm running. Me running out of stamina because I keep climbing up the walls instead of taking the stairs. Let's fucking go! Bustin' makes me feel good.
Like just about everyone's
I
here.
love how the song plays while Kaya walks into frame.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon.
Lisa!
I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Oh, she's so hot.
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild.
What did you try to post, Sam? Sorry, the links are off.
Oh, wow. Paimon's never
Okay.
seen so many people in the main hall at once before.
That's
Oh,
not a lot of
Paimon's
people.
getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, alright? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree.
God, Lisa's so beautiful. I missed her.
After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
Mika? Who's that?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
Oh, you mean Len Kagamine?
He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master.
Yeah.
Mika, please, go ahead.
Just pathetic little ponytail.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all. To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
It's him again. For God's sake. Oh, Kelsey, hi. Oh my God. Oh. Milk raid. Hi. Thank you so much for the raid, Kelsey. Wow, I appreciate it. Wow, thank you. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. A sunset, Kelsey. You're playing Call to the Lamb. How are you? How is everybody? How are you? I'm good, thank you, Kelsey. How are you? How was your stream? We attack with intent. Nice.
My palms are sweating.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys. Welcome. I'm Mistylotl. I do streaming for you know, sorry, I can't talk. Like every 2 days or something. I play various games. This week was just Genshin week, but usually I play a lot of Fire Emblem and currently Sonic Adventure as well. So Milk Raid, it was great, but my stream was a little laggy, so I gotta fix that. Oh damn! I hope you managed to fix that soon. Yeah, sometimes it happens. It's a pain.
May I continue?
No.
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock.
Northernmost reaches. Natsu Wolf Bane, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome.
I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past.
From D's nuts.
I am still unable to disclose more than this.
I just realized.
Suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing.
Why does he talk like that? Okay, give me a second, because I forgot to change my thing from, like, my like, goal. It's still September on my stream for some reason. Ah! Sorry, this is so scuffed. But, anyway, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome, you guys.
In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
Capitano? Husband! When can I kiss him?
The captain?
Can I kiss him? Can I kiss him?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent
Outrageous.
history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion.
Sounds like husband material.
Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis.
What do you mean?
The man hides everything under the mask he wears.
Yeah, that's hot.
So no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal.
I don't want to believe he's an ordinary mortal.
I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis, don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis.
Mika's just like this.
Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore.
But I want to kiss him
I
though.
will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you. I
Ugh.
hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlesefest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka.
Oh.
P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His laugh, not mine.
Oh my god, I can't wait to meet Varka. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I can't wait.
The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back
You
of
should
the
talk
last
to Kaya
page.
after this? Okay. PPS.
PPS. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you.
Whoa.
Oh, this part seems to be from the Grand Master to Miss Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, as the Grand Master
Me
mentioned
thinking.
in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlesefest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Everyone get the fuck
Did
out.
Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? Who knows what that was about? But it must have been important. But, Fatui Schmatui. The real big deal here is the Weinlesefest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink. Paimon wants to hear
Vintage
more.
Paimon.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
I want to talk to Kaya first. Where are you?
Hi there. You must be looking for Captain Kaya?
Yeah, move out of the way.
Please, don't mind me.
I just wanted to say hi.
Wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya. What should I say?
Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long? You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right! And also the legendary Paimon!
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm
Kaya
in
bullies a
awe.
child.
I have
So
to go
true.
and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
Run, bitch.
Aw, he just left! Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you.
Yeah, they tell me that everywhere I go.
Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine.
Yeah, probably.
In fact,
in like
let me share a
December,
little secret
January.
with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Well, what do you think? Glad you tagged along this time? A little birdie told me that you'll be staying in Mondstadt for the Weinlesefest. Hope you enjoy yourselves.
Yay. Cyber Bunny 78, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, I can't go up. I forgot where the office is. There. I never go here. Greetings, human and
Lisa,
non-humans. Your
the
friendly
Grandmaster's letter is
cybernetic
just on the
humanoid is here
table.
at your service. Welcome. How are you?
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Weinlesefest very soon.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Oh, calling her the fuck out. Just got off work today and now I'm vibing. Nice! I'm also vibing. I didn't work today, but I did watch my parents' dogs for a day and a half, which was really nice.
Lisa,
Love the dogs.
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
I wonder what's in it. I've missed Mondstadt too. I've missed everyone as well.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Weinlesefest. Could you tell us more about it?
yes, of course.
A drink.
The Weinlesefest is an ancient Mondstadt festival just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's the most important part of the fall.
Love your model. Aw, thank you. I made it myself. I'm still really happy with it. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is.
Can I go see him?
No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlesefest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Weinlesefest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
How?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a Windbloom is.
Venti blesses all wine. So true.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, The tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Weinlesefest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Weinlesefest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
I just think they should have made Toma come back to Mondstadt. But they didn't.
The Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
Scam.
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market.
Man, there's a lot going on here.
The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
The way the music stopped. Razor's past?
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom.
Yeah.
He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Oh.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
What the fuck?
Wow. Well, come on, let's go find Razor. He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
Will he? I don't know. Paimon, wait, Lisa, something's worrying you.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
Oh.
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
How would he know? He's not even here.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor?
Okay.
He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
Don't worry, leave this to us. We'll talk it out with Razor.
Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
Oh, my baby.
Is there something else you would like to discuss?
No, I think
Goodbye.
I'm good.
I wish you a very pleasant Weinlese.
Oh. Well,
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right?
wait, what does she have to say? Okay, that's it. Ah! I'm playing part 2 of the event story, and man... Oh, wait, there's a part 2? Oh shit, I didn't know.
Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use.
Part 2 released today. How many parts are there? Because I thought I would be finished with this event like today, but... ah! There are traces of electro energy near the trap.
Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding the hunters. Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see where they lead.
Okay. Oh, I gotta grab those for D-Luke.
Look, there's another trap up ahead. Can you feel that electro energy too?
Yeah, I sure can.
The electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going. Razor! Are you there?
Gotta go now. See you next stream. Oh, I'll see you later. Thank you for
Alright,
dropping in.
The last trap has been
Bye.
set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
Razor.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Oh, he's so cute.
Razor!
Razor. He's always with me and my team, but you know, like, it's good to see him.
Too. Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
Aw.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupacall, makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
Still a sign. It's a sign of progress. I'm happy for you.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
You tell Razor about Varka's letter.
Oh, I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
That helps.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't want to know? Ugh, sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
What is it? Seems like you have something to say.
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling.
Oh.
I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this, huh? Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people and in your own instincts. What do you think?
He'll have to face this sooner or later. I will be there for him as a friend through this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Paimon, how about this? You tell Paimon about how you plan to approach the situation.
Okay, got got it.
What's the fucking
Right, let's head
situation?
back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
What do you think of Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Then do you trust Varka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work. I miss him.
Oh.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the Weinlesefest starts.
Bye, Drafts. See you again next time.
Go back to the office. Oh man, I want to know what's going on. Slams the door open.
Lisa, we brought Razor.
He's here.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood.
Wolf
I'm
puppy.
assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already?
The fucking awkward silence.
Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Oh, this is
Aww.
just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least be a letter or something. Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kind of wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard?
Where?
Wait. Hey, look. This wine bottle is still half full. And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000. 1,000 wind wine.
Oh.
So it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make, or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent tasting products.
I give you hugs. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it.
That's why you'll almost never
Welcome.
see 1,000 wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
Wow.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea! Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you something.
Smell.
Okay.
Smell it.
Huh. He seems really in the zone. And
In the
is
zone.
that a smile?
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together. Ugh, but things in wine smell different.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you.
Oh.
Oh, it's almost the Weinlesefest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about Thousand Wind wine.
We should ask Venti.
Oh, great idea!
Will Venti be coming? Oh.
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay, ask many people. I will try.
I'll do my best.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for draft.
Interesting comparison. We'll be there with you, just like we promised.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacol about Human Mother and Human Father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
Oh, I have to wait 2 days. Ah! I hope that's enough. I wait. I'm just standing here. I'm literally just standing here.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict.
Shut up.
Balance-
I'm sorry, Yanfei. I won't tell you to shut up ever again. Springvale. Oh, the balloons and stuff. So cute.
Thank you, everyone, for
Thank
your
you.
patience. I am pleased to announce that this year's Weinlesefest has officially begun.
Yay.
We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home.
Meanwhile, Venti's over there like, I'm right here.
Let the wind lead.
He's here. He's like right here.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already.
So many people.
He's right there.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Venti.
Just some tone-deaf bard.
Just some
But
dude.
He's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking, so he might actually be able to help.
I hate him. Stop lying, Sam. Venti.
Hey, tone-deaf bard!
Hi. It's been a while. So nice to see you again.
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Oh, I'm sure it's your favorite. Gonna smooch him? Aw.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many as enchanting exactly.
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about Thousand Wind Wine?
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind Wine?
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind Wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see, I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind Wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind Wine.
Nice.
I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for you?
Yes.
A song. Not easy to understand, but still want to hear.
Excellent answer. Then, hear it you shall. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true.
Oh.
A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away, as we wait for a windier day.
I wish it was like an actual song, but...
Thank you so much for the applause. Was the rhyme of help to you?
Like
Not
wine.
really.
A little sweet, but now head spinning. Don't understand.
Do every time.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give a single detail about the process.
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt poetry.
Stop romanticizing Thousand Wind Wine. He's supposed to be a great singer. Let him sing. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Ha!
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients are? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the thousand winds? Song of good cheer?
Yeah, that helps.
Nope. Paimon has absolutely no idea what any of these refer to. Look, Tone Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a hint?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
Rolling up
Cool,
our sleeves?
thanks.
You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves? And somehow that'll teach us everything we want to know? This better not be a prank!
It's just a
We've
prank,
known each
dude.
other for so long, and you still don't trust my intentions? The pain.
I trust. I want to try. I want to make wine and find answers.
You're a liar.
If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine.
He's Kokichi Genshin Impact. By relieving their actions, maybe you will understand what kind of people they were.
Right.
I want to know.
Know about them.
Yeah, me too, man.
Well, if you say so, Razor, guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try. And as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
We're not first-time winemakers. We've made wine before, and it was always bad.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the
Rosaria!
key. It's not as hard as
No,
you might
Rosaria,
think.
why aren't you wearing the whore outfit? This is just like the hit 1988 movie Tarzan.
As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
That's so true.
I will tell Poem to teach her. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Okay, I will remember. See you then.
Oh my god. Mild spoiler, but Rosaria will return in part 2. Okay. Whoa. This is a beautiful art. Outside of Springvale, the hunter Edmund, who is busying himself with chasing forest boars away, is arguing with a young man who is dressed like a student from Sumeru. Whoa. Okay, that's the mini games, I guess. My new favorite image, by the way. It looks really good.
I keep watch. You
Oh, so that's like I made it if you start part 2 because I'm playing it right now and I'm dying. Oh, cause I thought this was longer, but I think I'm gonna do the mini games off stream. Well, I guess fuck me.
Wait! Honorary Knight!
Hi,
And
Ignatz.
Paimon, the best guide in Tevat. I humbly beg for your assistance.
What do you want?
Whoa. Did Paimon hear that right? Is Paimon finally starting to make a name for herself? Oh, wait. Haven't we met?
Yes, in the main hall of the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
That's right. I'm Bernhard, a member of the logistics company under Captain Hertha. Normally,
Okay.
I would hope to become better acquainted before asking for a favor like this, but time's running out, so I really have no choice.
What?
Please help me rescue the charity event.
Yes, sure.
The charity event? Oh, right! Master Jean mentioned that. So, what's happened?
Well, the Knights of Favonius wants to run a stall during the festival. The idea is for all profits from the sales to go to charity. Specifically, the funds will provide support to disadvantaged children and elderly citizens. We drew lots to decide whose job it would be, and as it happened, I was the lucky winner. I really didn't want to screw this up, so I asked all around for advice, but my experience is in inventory and shipping. Now I'm supposed to run a whole shop, but it took me forever just to think of what to sell. I'm already completely out of my depth.
I hope this voice actor gets to voice like a main character one day because he's voicing all of the NPCs right
And
now.
that is why I humbly beseech you to render your assistance.
I understand everyone has things that they struggle with.
Yeah. Also, no need to be so formal. So, you said this is to help out the kids and old folks of Mondstadt, right? Sounds like a great cause. He's an honorary knight, and Paimon's a longtime friend of Favonius. We'll be more than happy to do our part.
As Paimon says, we're happy to help.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. Right, let me get down to brass tacks. Before we can open shop, we need to amass a supply of fair brew jellies. This is the basic currency that we will use when running the stall. The wine merchants in the area are in dire need of raw ingredients for winemaking. Sell them raw ingredients and they will pay you generously in fair brew jellies. Also, there are some international customers looking to purchase beverages in bulk during the Weinlesefest period. They're on the market for an agent to handle their purchase orders. In the interest of establishing a long-term business relationship, these customers are usually willing to offer a generous price. And there's also room for negotiation with the wine merchants.
Yeah.
The price difference is ours to keep as commission. And you can cash that amount in for fair brew jellies.
So, to sum up, our job is to sell ingredients to the wine merchants and place orders for the international customers, making sure to negotiate the price, right?
That's too complicated for my tiny brain.
Sounds much easier than Paimon imagined.
We're pretty good at this, are we?
Really? Well, that's wonderful. I have one order here with me already. Mr. Xavier May from Sumeru wishes to purchase 50 crates of fruits of the festival. These beverages can be bought from the Angel's Share stand. The shopkeeper's name is Georg.
Georg.
He's a very nice man, but he won't be pushed around. Please consider the price carefully and try to reach a good deal with Georg. I should carry on setting up the stall now. Once you've gathered enough fair brew jellies, come back here and we'll take it from there. You won't need to worry about supplies for the shop. I'm already in contact with the suppliers, and they'll send everything over once the funds are in place.
All right, sounds good. We'll find the funds and you sort out the shop.
This is an enormous help. Thank you both ever so much.
You're welcome ever so much. I want to talk to Venti real quick.
Ah, good. I was hoping we might get to chat some more.
Can I hear the poem again? I think I'm good. What are your thoughts on the whatever fest?
I'm fond of each and every one of Mondstadt's festivals. But if I'm honest, Weinlesefest has an extra special place in my heart.
Oh, of course.
The Animo Archon goes into a slumber after the west wind dies down, leaving the north wind to blow during the winter. Which means this festival is the big feast before the winter slumber.
About Razor.
I wouldn't worry yourself too much about him. Staying true to their journey and discovering joy and freedom for themselves is what Mondstadters do best. The same goes for you. You have to find the thing that makes you happy. Mostly because your happiness is very important to me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Bye.
See you around. Remember, there's no rush. Take your time, and you'll find all the answers that you're looking for.
Oh, well, thank you. I wasn't trying to talk to this guy. Yeah, I know there's like a part 2 of this, but first I'm gonna play Cyno's story quest, because I really want to do this one on the stream, and like if I still have time, I'll play part 2 of this event after. If not, I'll just do it off stream. I hope that's okay. Alright, wait, I have it unlocked already. Fuck. You decide to take a look around the academia. Alright, Cyno, here I come. I absolutely love Cyno as a character. He's so funny to me, even though he hasn't made a joke yet. I know he will in his story quest, probably, I hope. Even though they're bad, like, it's... He's literally just standing there. It's really funny to me. Also, I don't know if you're still here, Sam, but I'm playing Cyno's story quest now, so maybe you should not look. Because there might be spoilers for Sumeru. Fuck, what the hell? Yeah, I played, our Act 3 and 4 already on stream last week. I mean,
hungry. Let's hunt.
Friday? Sorry. Alright, let's go. Why was my guiding light gone for a minute? None to. Oh, the academia is so beautiful.
What should I do now? If only Cyno was still around.
You mean Cyno?
Excuse us. Has something happened?
Oh, wait, I'm bleeding. Fuck. I'll be right back. Not bad, don't worry. Not bad. Sorry. I'm back. I'm not.
I appreciate the concern, but who are you?
I had like a scab on my stomach, and I forgot. So I was like touching it, and I guess it started bleeding. I'm sorry. We also happen to know Cyno.
Ah, friends of Cyno.
Cyno.
Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. Since you two are interested, I'll just lay it out for you.
Yeah.
My name is Nabil. I'm a matra in the academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently. but unfortunately, we don't have the people to handle it at the moment.
Huh? You mean the Academia is short on Matra right now?
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahamatra Cyno left to go somewhere. It would be a real headache for us to tackle the case ourselves.
Man.
Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided that we should find further assistance from outside the Matra. If you two have some time, would you lend us your strength?
Why would I help the Academia do anything?
So nicely, we'll help.
Fuck.
Yes, large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. We suspect there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. And unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action. According to our current leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned knowledge outside the city, even as we speak. If you two could, please help us investigate the area.
Is this like a drug thing? Like, that's so serious.
Let's go!
Oh. I wonder if Cyno and Razor are related, because I don't know. It would make sense a little bit. I want to know what. Cyno.
Huh? It's Cyno. What are you doing here?
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence.
Why is he like this?
I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time.
No, but I want to talk now. So you're investigating something here too? Does that mean...
There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happened to acquire some intel which led me here.
Hey, what do you know? We're also here to investigate that.
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Yes.
Whoa. That sounds pretty complicated. But having Cyno
Bye.
around will definitely make
Bye,
things
Sam.
easier.
Sorry if you saw any of this. It wasn't like, some of the stuff that happened here was not like big spoilers or anything. But yeah, see you later. Thank you for being here the time you were here.
Alright, let's go round up those bad guys.
You just saw Cyno? Yeah. He's so good. I love him. Oh, gotta beat up some Fatui bitches? I guess not. Busy screaming about something else? Okay. I hope, like, the part 2 of the event is good. I'm gonna play it after that. Definitely gonna play it after I do this. I don't know how long the story quest is, though, but we'll see. Is
this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
Talk to you later. Bye.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
I'm gonna keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the Academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
I have a gun.
It's Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods. Let's split.
Scatter!
But don't forget the Mora!
You're too slow. You're gonna die.
Dun dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Lol.
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. All right, I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
Look, it just makes sense to me that he and Razor would be related because they both have white hair, they both have red eyes, and they both have like some deal with being a wolf or a dog. You know what I mean? Like maybe I mean they're not either a wolf or a dog. Like both of them are just pretending to be. But it just makes sense to me and I hope it's the case.
The pickup location is
Like I
different
hope they're
every
brothers
time.
or something.
The
Like
boss
Cyno's
tells
a
us
big
where it's
brother.
gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
The goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
Seems this isn't getting us anywhere. Cyno wasn't kidding when he said intel was hard to come by.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
Lol.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh?
Hmm.
Oh, you mean someone like nothing?
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
Paimon, you're so...
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any dangerous suspect.
I don't know about dangerous.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory.
Actually, you were mistaken. We don't know any merchants.
I see.
Not any merchants
I'll
at
think
all.
of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information.
Skin them alive.
If you manage to learn anything,
He
you
would.
can find me a Caravan Rebot.
Okay.
And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Just keep your nose out of my business.
Hey! What's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people, the buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here. Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
They must have their own reasons. You may...
The academia has
a
clearly
point.
published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, Traveler. I need to go now.
Bye. Well, bye.
You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this. If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the Palace of Alcazar's Array. Let's go!
Sure. Let's go see Dory, I guess. Hi, Dory.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Do you know who is smuggling the canned knowledge?
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Oh.
Huh? You mean you stopped selling it?
That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up.
Sounds like we came all this way for nothing.
Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Is selling canned knowledge really that lucrative?
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price.
I think if I could do that, I would just buy canned knowledge for learning languages, like all of them.
Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think.
Oh.
You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Oh.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
Not in particular.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount.
Makes sense.
Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is.
The Court of Desolation? What's that?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. but any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
Why use canned knowledge to distribute information? What's the purpose of hosting an auction?
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution. As for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Saw this coming.
As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for. I've got it! 500,000 mora per kit!
What the fuck?
That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
What? That's super expensive!
A fucking travel kit?
No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open.
What if Cyno's broke, though?
I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already. Loads of shiny.
Alright.
We'd better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
Okay, time to go back to Cyno. I love him. Hi, babe.
Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel. But is it reliable?
Source? Dude, just trust me. It should be. It's all we have to go on for the moment.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of the Scarlet King. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the Scarlet King. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the Academia has strictly prohibited any related research.
So if you go in there, you just die?
However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study the Court of Desolation?
Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the Academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead.
Damn.
Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, It's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge. Do you know where the auction is taking place?
Yeah.
Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Fuckers.
People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Cyno for ya. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
Am I gonna get to play as Cyno? Yay. Is someone following me? Ooh, that's a Sealy. I'll find the Sealies later. Like I mostly want to do this right now. Who's here?
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
And it's not too late to shut your mouth.
You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot
Cyno.
about you. You've
It's
got quite a
Cyno.
reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
Canon knowledge is becoming a problem here. We're here to help Cyno.
That's right. We won't just sit back and do nothing.
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's
the
willing
last
to
time,
compromise as long
it's
as
Cyno.
you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Ooh, do I get to play as him now?
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Happy to oblige.
New punch. Well played.
Rain outlines your judgment.
What the fuck? Please.
Nowhere to run.
I was trying to like switch to Cyno, but I was having a difficult time for some reason. The fifth button.
Through me, justice is served.
Where's everybody? Hi.
Your penance is due.
Oh my god.
Guilty. Keep back. This doesn't change anything.
You're dead.
You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
I'm literally just standing there. Shouldn't we follow them?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well.
I'm okay with it.
You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation.
What if Tiknari sleeps with one eye open? Or both eyes open? That would be funny.
They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact.
Have you encountered that kind of situation before, Cyno?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation.
Whoa! Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover, but luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday, anyway.
Okay.
Our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away!
We've also experienced a lot of sticky situations. Let's all do our best.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
I'm bokeh! Oh. I love when I can do this for a while. Just fly. It's so fun. Like, I guess I could absolutely just teleport, but also this is so fun. It was night just now. Maybe we should take a break.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
Of course. But I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired.
Oh.
Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place
Paimon,
to stop.
it's like the middle of the desert. There's no shade whatsoever. There's no water, nothing.
Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles
Yeah.
around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Mm-hmm. Vintage Paimon.
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
They're insane.
You can't run! Rain outlines your lights out.
Inadmissible?
Lol.
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
Ah! The fuck happened?
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone.
So you mean?
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away.
Oh.
We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are?
It's the AI thingy in your head,
Stay
Cyno.
still.
Are we about to kids? What the fuck is this?
Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Oh, I guess it's my fault.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location, but this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharawar also be involved?
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed! Why would it be on him?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
I'm sorry, I didn't even notice.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Okay.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now.
What?
It might still be useful for us.
Okay, they're gonna know where we are then.
Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
I guess. Ba 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 da da. Da 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 da. What do you want?
Judgment! No, my sword! Let me weave you a motion to compel!
Fucker. Oh damn, I wasted my ult. I didn't think this through. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Weird. Is this where the auction is?
There's nobody here.
Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
All right, let's take a good look around the area.
La la la. Ordinary canon knowledge seems to have nothing to do with the Court of Desolation. A large... what? Didn't read. The scattered footprints have not been completely buried by the wind and sand, but it is impossible to speculate on the direction of the merchants' escape from the footprints. Da, 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 da. The Sumter beast is drinking water leisurely and seems to be completely unaffected. He doesn't give a shit. Has not a care in the world.
Did you find anything?
No.
No, nothing in particular.
Only some average-looking knowledge capsules.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then.
So that's why you wanted me to carry the tracking device.
They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left. Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes, and don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay.
In the fucking ground.
There's no time to lose. Leave as soon as you're ready.
La 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 la. I don't know why, but all day today I've had like the Aranara song stuck in my head. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
Yeah, this is far enough.
Yay. Let's rest for a little while before we go back to find Cyno.
La 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 la.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Cyno's finally found some leads.
La 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 la. La 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 la. What is that big ass tornado? Like, I want to go in there. La 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 la. Yahoo! I was interrupted.
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you know.
Does he know anything about the smuggling? Does he have an important role in the auction?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct?
Correct.
Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
Ooh.
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, Traveler.
I feel like this is a trap.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
La 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 la
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
People in this game are really stupid, so honestly I wouldn't be surprised.
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. you should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people.
Damn.
Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
I just like to cause trouble.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's poison.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
I would like to hear a joke.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival.
Aww.
I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Oh, damn.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
I was gonna say they look different.
Yes, that would make sense.
What's these?
Wait, what's this?
Oh, whoa. Some sort of marking we've never seen before. Do you know what it is, Cyno?
Yes. It's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection.
What the fuck?
I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
It could be a misunderstanding. No, it's
Could
not
I ask you for a favor, Traveler?
anything for you,
Since
Cyno.
all this canned knowledge came from the Academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the Academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But, considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the Academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing. Leave it to us.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the Academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
La, 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 la,
If you start
la,
sniffing
la.
around the Academia, it won't be long before people catch on to you. And once word gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who was involved? The more information I have, the safer you will be.
All right.
Damn. La, 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 la. Now's not the time.
Time. Let's go meet up with Razor.
Now's not the time. Bro. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hi.
Hello, we meet again. How's the investigation going? Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right.
He seemed pretty okay.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Cyno too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the Academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem. That's right. Granted, the Academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Yeah. Ba 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Well, I want to know everything. Da, 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 da.
Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
All thanks to Cyno. Do you also know Cyno, Utaiba?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia.
That's
But
a guy
even so,
again.
there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them.
He's everywhere.
Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Okay, fine. Mechanical life forms. Records an account of a Spantamad researcher who was expelled from the academia for studying mechanical life forms. Ah, hydration. Okay. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'll be right back. I gotta get my water. Ah. Okay. I drank water. You better drink water too. Anyway, the researcher who was expelled from academia for studying mechanical life forms, probably Dottore, right? Oh god. Oh god. Despite repeated prohibitions, research on a Court of Desolation in the past decade has increased without ceasing. Researchers who study the history of the Court of Desolation mainly go through 3 stages: discovery, investigation, insanity, and fanaticism. The earliest stage of research is the relatively basic discovery phase, which causes little to no harm. The result of their discoveries will show that treasures related to life and death may be hidden within the Court of Desolation. This is also where the rumor of bringing the dead back to life may begin. Following the initial phase is a prolonged investigation phase. All documentation regarding the location of the Court of Desolation has been vague at best. As a result, the structure itself has never been truly discovered. Many researchers deplete their resources searching in the desert, only to find a scant few remaining stone tablets with the words entering the Court of Desolation comes at the price of one's life. 2 different interpretations of the line have quickly emerged as a result. Some believe that the price of one's life is the key to entering the Court of Desolation, while others asserted that it was a requirement for the court to appear. Because the Court of Desolation has never been discovered, the latter view gradually became mainstream. As a result, many researchers went in a short period of time. Overtaken by their fervent desire to make the Court of Desolation appear, they attempted to sacrifice their lives. I mean, you can't see it if you're dead. What the hell? Relevant research became increasingly dangerous and was eventually banned, but even after that, many academia scholars secretly continued their research. It was not until 7 scholars, including Murtada Lakani, were arrested that research into the Court of Desolation entered a period of stagnation once again.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
Murtada Lakani. This researcher's name sounds familiar. It does not.
It reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
Right, he
His
did say
former
that.
partner. That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Murtada Radkani was Taj's only son.
I see.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Prison.
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
Damn.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born, so when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of Academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree.
He arrested his own son.
Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son.
Man, that's crazy. That's so violent.
Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
Oh, I thought it was because he was injured.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
Man.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Traveler?
You said Taj comes to the repository? Taj has gone through Mortada's research files?
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect.
Whoa.
Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back.
Bro.
Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that.
Is that fucking
I'm just
mosquito?
telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around somewhere else.
Oh, now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the Academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the Academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Tosh. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
La da da. Wait, what if I want to read more things? Records an account of an Haravatat researcher being sentenced to prison for deciphering forbidden documents. Whoa. So if they read a thing that they shouldn't read, they get sent to prison? I already read that. And that's it, I guess. La 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 la.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the Academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but Isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Thanks, that was super helpful. La 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 la. Hey.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Thanks. That helped a lot. La, 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 la. I'm not taking the stairs.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Yeah, I saw your mom.
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
Just calm down, everyone.
No.
You too,
I won't believe
Paimon.
it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait. I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Ugh.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj.
Phones don't exist, remember?
A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire, but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There is no way that he would...
Let's go to his home and have a look.
Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
This fucking mosquitoes.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
La 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 la. La 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 la. This is what it looks like inside homes. Looks cool.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
Yes.
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
There's no other option though. We have to do this in order to clear his name.
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj
Nah.
doesn't mind.
There's a fucking mosquito flying in front of my face.
What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive.
Damn.
The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities.
Celebrities?
These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he is aware of that. Even so, he won't back down.
You're right. That's just who he is.
Yep.
As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
The fuck? Okay.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
All right, we'll give these
Look
to
at the
Cyno
little
and see.
bird here.
Let's go.
So cute. La 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 la. La 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 la. What is that? Oh, they're like the fruit that you can get from tumbleweeds as well. Hey, Cyno, do you want to hang out with me? Hey, like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to get too close to not trigger the cutscene, but look at them. Like, there's no way they're not related. There's simply no way they are not related in some way. Like, they just look so similar. Okay, I'm not triggering the cutscene, but... They have just such a similar deal. I really hope I'm not wrong about this. I don't know. They've got to be, like, I don't know, either brothers or, like, cousins. I don't fucking know.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change, whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become.
The evidence is stacked against him now.
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Man, look at this. What's going on over there? I'd love to know one day. such a cool place to look at. Find a Court of Desolation according to the instructions on the map. What? It's here. There's something here. Oh? Well, look at that. I'm at the Court of Desolation and I'm not dead. Oh. Oh, I need a Dendro character? That's fine. Sorry.
There's still a long road ahead.
I wonder if they're gonna add more.
This is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here?
The fuck is that?
Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna add like more, you know, like more story quests for like characters that already have story quests. Like, you know how some characters already have like two, like Zhongli, I want to know if they're gonna add more. Like if, I don't know, for example, Kazuha gets a part 2 of his own story quest, you know, that would be interesting.
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
What the fuck?
Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. Motion to compel.
Oh, that's so freaky.
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in. That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
It's so weird. It looks like am I the one turning or is it the entire room? I feel like I'm the one turning. And there's like an anti-gravity thing on that platform. That's very strange. How do I get up here? Oh, I see. That's very cool. Fuck.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Surrender! Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Oh man, I love him.
Guilty!
What does the eye thing do? I haven't really read up on like how the new characters work, so I'm just like finding it out as I go. So I don't really know what the eye thing does. Da, 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 da. Is that Taj? Is that you? You traitor. You snake. You rat.
Taj. Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well.
No.
Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
Are you jealous?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later.
The fuck?
When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone, miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die?
What?
Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret.
Damn.
I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
You believe in that shit?
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once?
Oh.
Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
Oh, you want to fight? We're gonna fight? Let's fucking do this. Yeah. Yeah.
This power is mine.
Incinerate!
Whoa, what the hell is this?
I will set things right no matter what.
Nowhere to run. Scatter! Germinate!
Invisible up!
Futile! Judgment is upon you.
As I thought.
Easy.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line. Just like now, even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let
Wait,
me make this
what?
quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so, even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out.
The damage on the walls we saw on our way here, you're going to destroy the Court of Desolation.
That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The Academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the Academia. If I wish to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the academia alone.
Well, damn.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
He's never gonna leave.
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
He means to open the Court of Desolation, one must sacrifice their
You
life.
planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Wow.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Oh. Let's get out of here.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Wow. So sad.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has
disappeared.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
What about the organization?
To them, as long as there's more to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules. Whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation. But it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me at Caravan Rebop 4 days from now.
Okay. Wait until 4 days later? What the fuck? That was a pretty good story quest. I don't know what's gonna happen now, but I'm pretty sure I'm almost done with it. Considering the cutscene happened and everything. have achievements. Defeat the primal construct without disabling its invisible state. Ooh. Let's fucking go. Just therapy.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared. The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, word is that someone crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight. After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the Academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks.
Yeah.
The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia and arrested all the researchers on the list.
Damn, dude.
Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru by the mysterious person who had defeated the mercenary groups. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border.
Fontaine?
Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more smuggling canned knowledge and no more victims. It was a lot of work, but Paimon thinks we accomplished something big.
What about the guy who lived off of it?
That's right. Thanks again for your assistance.
I guess
As
you're
for
welcome.
the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be Cyno, right? He's the only one I can think of who could accomplish such a feat. Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Cyno these days? I think I just saw him when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, you can find me at the Academia anytime. Farewell then.
Bye. La 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 la. Oh!
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
He's with his boyfriend.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Murtada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Murtada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Murtada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Angie.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Cyno! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Cyno?
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Seamean.
Oh,
I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
Make some jokes.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
Bye.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner.
Sounds like a lot of work. I hope it will make you happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj, but I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
Oh, yes. I will go with you. Wow, that was a good story quest. I liked it a lot.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
Oh, tell me a joke.
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora.
What the fuck?
I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
No.
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Well, then whatever. Oh, that was really cool. Damn. Ooh, I have a lot of primos, I bet. Yeah, just enough to get me to 320 fates. Oh. How long has it been? How long has it been? I cannot wait for this number to go down to 0. Okay, so that was a really good quest, but now I want to go back to the event because I still have some time and I just really want to know what's gonna happen. Sam has been screaming about it in Discord, but I can't look at it, so I don't know what they're talking about, and I want to know what it's about. I don't know if there's gonna be like a part 3 or 4, but I'll probably play those off stream.
Huh? Where the heck's Razor? Paimon thought he would have been here by now. He had a pretty big day when we last saw him. Do you think he fell asleep when he got back and is still snoozing away now?
Sounds more like something you'd do than Razor.
Fair enough. You're right. Let's keep waiting.
She's not mad.
Well, since we've got some time on our hands, let's put our heads together and try to figure out that poem. Tone Deaf Bard mentioned some ingredients, but they all sounded super abstract. An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the 1,000 winds song of good cheer. Do you have any ideas?
Maybe they aren't the ingredients, maybe they describe the wine's character.
Yeesh, that this wine's character. Where do we start?
The Adventurers Guild, the Church of Favonius.
Huh? Are you saying that it has something to do with Mondstadt's institutions?
Yes, and as for the word defender, it makes me think of the Knights of Favonius.
Wow, that actually makes a surprising amount of sense. So the poem wasn't talking about any specific ingredients after all. More like the general gist. Now that you mention it, it just so happens that all the institutions you mentioned are organizers of the Weinlesefest. Wait, this is way too big of a coincidence. That tone-deaf bard, did he just make all this up on the spot?
Perhaps he did, as a way of helping us to help Razor.
In that case, the last part about the Thousand Winds Song of Cheer must be code for the toasting ceremony. Oh, now we're cooking! We'll crack your riddle recipe yet, tone-deaf bard! When Razor gets here, let's visit all the places you mentioned and talk to some people we know there. We definitely should be able to find some more clues that way.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Clee! Oh, she's so cute. I love her.
I'm sorry. I'm late.
It's okay, Razor.
That's alright. We were just chatting.
I really love the Mondstadt kids. They're so cute.
The Traveler's pretty smart, so thanks to him, we're finally onto something.
Hello, Clee and Razor.
Hi. I was on my way. Then I saw Klee.
They let me out for Weinlesefest.
Aww.
Albedo is super busy helping Timaeus fix his recipe for an extra strong sobriety potion, so he doesn't have time to come play with me right now. I'm just playing by myself instead. But it's so cool! All the grown-ups in Mondstadt are out to celebrate the festival. Everyone's smiling and having loads of fun.
She's adorable.
I wanted to join in too, so I made a whole bunch of stuff so I can celebrate with everyone in my very own way.
Very own way? Uh-oh.
Explodey?
This does not bode well coming from Glee.
And that's when I bumped into Razor.
Whew, so bomb crisis averted. Great job, Razor.
Razor was acting kinda different than usual, like he was thinking about something. So I asked him what happened. And then Razor said that he was looking for his mommy.
I did not say mommy.
Oh, it's okay, silly. Mommies are important people, so finding your mommy is a super important job. That's why Klee's gonna come help.
Bennett!
Razor! Finally, I found you.
Bennett?
Oh, look who's here. Hey, everyone. Here, this is for you.
Aw, he gave him a flower.
A small lampgrass?
Yep, that's right. I tripped up on it this morning and took a little tumble. I did a full faceplant, but somehow this little thing came out completely unscathed. That's when I knew it was destined to go into your wine mix.
Bennett, how did you manage to trip up on a small lampgrass?
Huh, that's true. They do glow after all.
To be fair, they only glow at night. It doesn't help during the day.
No, I wasn't talking about the glowing. What I meant was they're really big and easy to spot.
I'm sorry for...
I don't get how you didn't see it.
I'm sorry for whoever's asking to join my world right now, but I'm playing the event, so I can't.
I was just running too fast and got careless, I guess. Okay, I guess maybe I won't tell them about the other faceplants that came after
Oh,
that.
Bennett!
Anyway,
It's okay.
I've been all over the place trying to find Razor this morning. Everyone I asked told me I just missed him. Good thing I've caught up now. I can finally catch my breath.
What a trooper. Definitely time to take a break.
Thanks.
Thanks.
How did you know I need ingredients?
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. This lady came to see Master Cyrus, asking for the Adventurer Guild's support with the Weinlesefest.
Lisa.
She said she was a librarian. Anyway, she mentioned your situation too, and asked if we could help.
Whoa, Lisa is doing some real work for once?
Lol.
Oh, so that was Lisa? People say she's crazy intelligent, but just doesn't go out much. First time I've ever seen her. I thought long and hard about what ingredients to pick, and came up with a load of suggestions that I was gonna discuss with you. But then I realized that small lampgrass was clearly the best. It shines a light to guide the way for explorers in the dark. Doesn't that sound like a wonderful thing?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, apologies for the trouble.
Ah, don't give me that. I get how you must be feeling about all of this. Besides, you gotta help out your friends, right? If my family, well, my dad's ever needed help one day, I know you'd be there for me too.
I remember the first time Bennett mentioned his dads, I was caught off guard so bad because I thought he meant like he had 2 dads. I was like, oh my god.
Yes.
Can I help too? Please take me with you, please. I want to join in.
Clee's in high spirits today. She seems more excited by this festival than anyone.
Bennett, before now, you never talk about your family.
Well, that's because I never met my parents. I was raised by some of the older adventurers in the guild, so we're not exactly a typical family. But if you do want to hear about them, I can tell you some of my dad's stories. Okay, I'll start with the most awesome one.
Oh, Bennett. You can be Mommy's kid, just like Clee. My mom is super nice. She'll take great care of you.
Huh?
What?
I really appreciate the thought, Clee, but I'm afraid I can't accept your offer.
Mm-hmm.
I already have my dads and all my friends. And let's not forget that I'm the leader of Benny's adventure team. You don't need to worry about me.
Oh, okay. I got it. Then have this.
A
bomb.
Jumpy Dumpty?
Yeah, it's a lazy, dopey, jumpy dumpty that always dozes and never explodes. I hope you guys can be best friends.
Are you sure?
Yep. Jumpy Dumpty will be happy to make a new friend too.
I'm also happy for you.
I still have to look for ingredients with Razor. Why don't you 2 go adventuring together?
Good idea! Maybe Clee will bring Bennett some good luck, and the adventure will go smoothly. And you might just find some treasures you'd never noticed before. Of course, it's also highly possible that Clee will be the only one who gets lucky. Still, on the flip side, Clee won't be getting into any trouble with Bennett there, and this way she'll still get to enjoy the Weinlesefest.
Cool. Don't worry about a thing. We'll look after each other.
Yay! Adventure, treasure, Weinlesefest! Let's go, let's go!
She's so cute.
Wait, but what about Wolfie? Wolfie, Razor needs looking after. Honorary Knight, Paimon, you'd better take care of Razor, okay? Make sure he finds his mommy.
Leave it to us. Why is he being like all Tsundere about it? They're going.
It's so nice to see everyone in such a good mood. Oh, Paimon almost forgot the whole reason we came here. Razor, the Traveler and Paimon were just chatting about the ingredients Venti mentioned in his poem. We think that they're actually a description of the wine's characteristics. Plus, it seems like each of them means something special to one of the 3 big institutions in Mondstadt. So, if we talk to some people we know at each place, maybe we'll find what you're looking for. What's wrong? Something on your mind? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes. These days, I think a lot.
Makes my brain hurt.
I am not smart. Not like teacher. Not like traveler. But I still have to think. Everyone is ready to help, but some things I must do myself. I don't understand human father and mother, but I must find a way to understand. Maybe I can learn about other people's father and mother first, then think about my own father and mother. That's why I want to ask questions.
That's great! Keep at it, and you'll definitely find the answer eventually.
Never knew Bennett is like me.
Oh.
When he talks about dads, his scent changes.
Okay.
Warm, like a bed of straw in the sun.
Let's find more people to speak to.
Yeah, we should head back into the city. Let's find a friendly face at the Church of Favonius.
Hey.
Now, who does Razor know best at the church?
Maybe Barbara? I don't know.
Excuse me? I couldn't help but overhear you're about to head back into the city. Is that right? I'm waiting on a fruit cart from the city. It should be here now, but I'm getting worried that something may have happened on the way. But I can't leave the festival to check up on it. Would you be able to do me a huge favor and keep an eye out for the cart on your way back?
Well, if it's on the way.
Okay, we go. I go too. Everyone helps me. Now I have chance to help everyone.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay. I guess I have to go by foot. This is a cool event. I like it a lot already.
This way.
Oh, Paimon sees the cart, but what are these hilly trills doing here? Do they want some fresh fruit now too? To the rescue!
Yay. Oh well. I love how this is a child thing for Razor, but he's already like my baby. I already main him. So it's like, yeah. They changed his level and everything.
Finally! These hilly trills are a little too obsessed with food for their own good. But never mind that. Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Phew. I'm fine, thanks to you. You were just in time. Any later and all you found here is a pile of pulp. And I don't think there'd be much left of the fruit either.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Got it. Well, thanks again. I'd better not delay this delivery any longer. So, goodbye and happy Weinlesefest. Thanks to you too, kiddo.
What is it, Razor?
Enemy following.
Enemy? I think we're a little closer than that.
Rosaria, my queen.
On some level, you could even say that we're brother and sister.
What? What do you mean?
Rosaria? What the heck are you doing here? Wait. Actually, turning up at random places is pretty normal for you. Okay, next question. What the heck do you mean, brother and sister?
Varka taught you how to use that sword, I take it. Swift but powerful. I can spot that old-timer's style anywhere.
Huh?
I see you're not much of a talker. Well, there's something else you could learn from Varka. Never lost for words, even when he has nothing to say. It'd be good conversation practice for you. Just a shame we have no idea when he'll be back.
It's okay. I will wait.
Brother and sister? Varka? Oh, Paimon gets it. Varka is a father figure to both of them, so that makes them family. Just not by blood.
Well, blood relations are overrated anyway, don't you think?
Overrated. I think the bond of blood is a strong one.
Oh, I almost forgot. You have a sister.
Yeah, Rosaria.
Cold, dark grown-up. You also don't remember what your real mother and real father look like?
Huh.
Oh.
So you're helping him dig up some info on his biological parents. And trying to help him build a concept of family along the way.
You could say that.
All right, you got me. I barely have any memories of my birth parents. The last time I saw them was long before I had any understanding of the world around me.
Oh, finally, some Rosaria lore. I love how this is lore about my Mondstadt mains right now.
But that seems pretty common. Even in this day and age, there are plenty of people in the world who can't stop thinking about their families, but will never get to see them. Anyway, if you're never gonna meet someone, it's not worth spending mental energy on them. It's more important to focus on the kind of person you want to become.
No, you are wrong about this. Lupical protect each other. Human family also important. Must care about them.
Fine. So let's say you do find out who your parents were and they were saints. Or the opposite, they were complete monsters. What then? How would that affect your life choices? What would you do about it?
Rosaria's take is a little on the nose. That's a hard one for Razor to answer.
But it's normal to be curious.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make this any more difficult than it already is. But
but Razor's feeling lost and confused right now. And all the other Mondstadters we know are too sunny and bright to tell it like it really is. The sun nurtures many good things, but it can't do anything about the problems lurking in the shadows.
Wow, Rosaria.
All right, I'll leave it there. Take this flower. It's icy cold, just like me.
Thanks.
Barbara's busy preparing the sung poetry event for the Weinlesefest. She couldn't get away, so I picked an ingredient out on behalf of the church.
But can we really use a mist flower? Won't it freeze the entire barrel?
No, not now that I've dealt with it. The bard did say to think freedom, didn't he? So go on, take it. It won't be a problem.
Aw, Rosaria! You're more thoughtful than Paimon realized. Wait! You heard the bard say that? Were you spying on us?
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's nothing. Varka's been a big help to me in the past, so just consider it returning a favor. Besides, if I'm your older sister, I might as well act like it.
Wow.
Good luck finding your answers.
Now you see her, now you don't. Paimon's slowly getting used to her style. Oh well, as love, tender, and true goes, that was pretty awkward, but still counts, right? Now that's left is the Knights of Favonius. Razor, are you still thinking about what Rosaria said?
Her words are like mist flower. They are cold, and they sting. But cold also good for wounds, like wolf hook. I need to think about it. Maybe then I will understand.
It'll take some time. There's no need to rush it.
Okay, I will come with you. I think while we walk.
Man, I love Razor. Just let me change my party setup. I don't really need the Traveler here when I'm in Mondstadt.
Sooner we're done, the better.
I'm bringing Rosaria in with a big booty. I'm sorry. I'm like, I know I never changed her outfit because I'm gay. And like, I love looking at anime women, big butts and boobies. You know, just like everybody else. I don't know. Lol. I'm not tired anymore, so I'm gonna keep playing until like I finish this part of the event, which is probably not gonna be super long. But after that I wrap it up. And I was gonna say, why am I wet? I forgot there was water here. I don't know why it didn't teleport. Sorry, had to drink some water. Hey.
So you see, you're the best person for this.
Hi.
Oh, just in time. Lisa and I were just talking about Razor's situation.
Everyone in Mondstadt is gonna know about Razor's situation.
Where were we? Ah, yes. The barrel.
But obviously the Knight's part is supposed to be a defender's will. But what kind of ingredient is a barrel?
Obviously, that's not what he meant. It seems entirely reasonable to me.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, Paimon, don't worry. You'll get your ingredient. I've already tasked someone with sorting it out. The person is very conscientious and wants to properly research their contribution, so it may take some time, but hopefully it'll be worth the wait. As for the barrel, how else were you planning on mixing all the ingredients? Surely not in the giant cooking pot at Dada Upa Gorge.
Why not? Ah, the memories. That would be a suspicious 1,000 wine.
After much deliberation, I realized this was a job for the most sociable and savviest member in our ranks, the cavalry captain. So I asked him to take a trip to the Dawn Winery and somehow bring back a wine barrel.
All right, spare me the flattery, Lisa. We're all friends here, and I know you're only trying to help your student. But I haven't been back there in a long time. This could be quite difficult to accomplish in just a single trip.
Oh, Kaya.
Difficult? For you? Don't be silly. Negotiating is your biggest strength.
You're lying. You're just nervous about going to the Dawn Winery. Hold on, because my monitor turned off again. Fuck. No. There we go.
Weinlesefest is one of the most important festivals in Mondstadt, and you know how Diluc thinks better than anyone. Just drop a few little hints, like how this is the first festival Mondstadt has had in a long time. We're short on much-needed supplies for a multitude of reasons. Oh, who can help us? When he hears that, I guarantee you he'll offer to help out with finances and sourcing goods.
Lisa's literally trying to extort Master Diluc.
I suppose. All right, I'll head out right away.
Wow, he didn't take much persuading. And Paimon was just about to thank Lisa for the things she's been doing for Razor behind the scenes. Oh, Paimon doesn't even know whose side to be on anymore.
Traveler and teacher did a lot for me. A lot of work. But me, I still can't answer questions. So useless.
No, Razor, you're okay.
Dear me. What's gotten you so upset, my little wolf cub?
Wolf puppy.
We can't have you being so down in the dumps.
Some questions he can't stop thinking about.
Ah, I see.
Maybe an information overload.
Cutie, how about you keep Kaya company while I stay here and help Razor process his feelings? As his teacher, I owe him some tutelage anyway. Come and collect him in a few days' time. The last ingredient should be ready by then as well.
Splendid. I was just thinking about how nice it would be to have some company on my trip.
I don't know what is right, but I trust teacher. I accept.
Yay.
Run along now, and don't forget to tell Diluc that the Knights of Favonius send our regards.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get me. Ah! I always miss these guys. Every time, like, I get to the statue, I want to try to catch the crystal flies, but I always miss them.
You're fond of a good drink, aren't you? Weinlesefest must be right up your alley. Kaya?
Oh, Kaya, are you upset?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind was elsewhere. What was your question?
Never mind. Nothing that important.
I absolutely adore the night theme of the Dawn Winery. It's just so beautiful to me. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it gives me a bit of nostalgia for something, but I can't really put my finger on it. There's something about this song specifically that gives me nostalgia. It's just very beautiful. Alright, let's go.
Hi there, Master Diluc.
Hi, Diluc.
Oh, I was just wondering who'd be coming all the way out here during the Weinlesefest. So, it's you two.
God, I love him.
And you, too.
Bitter.
Brr, so cold. Almost enough to make me feel unwelcome here, Master Diluc.
Jesus.
Don't forget that this is my home, too. I'm fairly certain that taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat.
Please get to the point.
The point is one that you've already raised yourself. The Weinlesefest. To celebrate this long-awaited festival, the Acting Grand Master has been coordinating with both the Church and the Adventurers Guild to host a series of events. Unfortunately, given the financial situation of the Knights of Favonius, well, I'm sure you can imagine.
And the Knights of Favonius's woes have what exactly to do with me?
Hey, no need to be so cruel. Even I'm not going to take that. Everyone's just doing the best they can for Mondstadt. Now, I can't remember the last time I tasted Dawn Winery's Weinlesefest special. And I'm sure the Mondstadt populace would echo this sentiment. Are you going to deny others the opportunity to drink to their heart's content just because you don't like to drink yourself?
Oh.
Check it out. Kaya's not so subtly asking for freebies. He's actually doing it.
What a guy.
Anyway, speaking of the Knights, everyone dearly hopes that you'll rejoin our ranks again one day. Then we'll be one big happy family again. If we were able to enjoy the sterling reputation of Master Diluc, I'm sure people would be queuing for our charity booth all the way to Falcon Coast.
Give that silver tongue of yours a rest. You might need it to maintain public order at the festival. Duly noted on the financial issues you raised. I'll have Elzer follow up with Hertha in more detail. And I just so happen to have a batch of wine that I can offer as a token of appreciation to everyone that has been working so hard for the festival.
It worked.
Shall I address it to you personally?
That would be an absurd request, even for me. The words, "with compliments from the Dawn Winery," ought never be preceded by, "to the cavalry captain." Is that not the unwritten rule?
You're better informed than I thought. In that case, I will leave this with Adelind and keep everything anonymous.
I really can't thank you enough.
Master Diluc is so generous.
Thank you,
Paimon
Diluc.
needs to get that warm, fuzzy feeling. Which is just as well, since she won't be allowed to drink a drop.
Are you two here regarding the Weinlesefest too?
Actually, we're here about Razor. We need a barrel.
Poor Razor. He grew up so fast, and he's still looking for his father. Master Diluc, we really ought to lend him a hand.
How come Klee said he's looking for his mom, but Kaya says he's looking for his dad? It might make more sense to them, but it's gonna get confusing for everyone else.
It's okay. I understand. We have a spare barrel in the winery. It's a little old, but it's been specially treated for durability. You could leave it next to a flaming flower all day and there wouldn't be a scratch. I think that one should satisfy your needs.
Aw.
Sounds great! We'll take it! When can we come fetch it?
No need. I'll have someone deliver it to the festival market. Just collect it from the Angel's Share stand.
Wow, so nice.
Aw, you always make things so nice and easy for us, Master Diluc. Thanks a lot. Razor will really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. Helping each other is what friends do.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Always eager to help, and never forgets to return a favor. That's the Master Diluc I know.
Oh, it's nearly dinner time. Would you care to stay for a meal?
Yay.
How time flies. I'll be on my way then.
How did you put it? Ah, yes. Taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat. Now that even Master Diluc has made an offer, are you quite sure you won't stay for a meal after coming all this way,
Yay.
Master Kaya?
Let's all have dinner together,
I couldn't
please.
possibly, Adelind. I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Kaya, come on.
Oh, don't say that. How often do I get a chance to indulge my dear Master Kaya, Tea for the cavalry captain when you visit in an official capacity doesn't count. I only get to spoil you if you let me cook for you.
Well then, what happened to your swagger?
Swagger.
Lost for words?
Diluc, you...
Bitch.
Surely you wouldn't dream of disappointing Adelind.
The more the merrier. Oh.
I'll take you up on the offer. Adeland, one more set of cutlery, please, if you'd be so kind.
Please, I love this.
Ooh, Paimon's so full. Adeline's cooking's amazing. Everything looked and tasted so beautiful.
Paimon, why can't you sit down? Thank you for your hospitality. I enjoyed it as well.
Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join again anytime.
Oh? Then I may have to tag along on the Traveler's adventures more often in the future.
Ugh, Kaya's back to his usual ways.
All right, now that our task is complete and our bellies are full, it's time for me to get back to work.
Take care, Master Kaya. Have a safe trip back.
We should get going as well. Lisa's taking care of Razor, but the Weinlesefest can't do without us. See you next time, Master D-Luke.
Indeed. Goodbye.
Bye. God, I love them.
Family, huh? Don't mind me. You should probably head back and get some rest. I'm not the most familiar with Razor, but you can contact me if you ever need help.
Thank you, D-Luke. Oh my god, I love you. That was really cool. It's rare. It's rare to see them interact these days. So that was nice. Oh, there's a part 3 available in 2 days. Damn. Well, I'm not gonna be able to play the 3rd part on stream, but because I'm gonna stop playing. I'm gonna stop streaming Genshin for a while. Probably until the next big update, which is gonna be like November 4th, I think. That one I'm definitely gonna be streaming too. So yeah, hold on, let me... This fucking song, hold on a second. Oh man, alright. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me for this. It was really cool. I'm glad I streamed Genshin all of this week. I have a lot happen, and I'm glad that I have the recordings of it, and I had a lot of fun. But yeah, tomorrow, like starting, the week that's coming right now, we're gonna go back to like normal schedule, I guess. We're gonna do more Sonic Adventure on Mondays for a while, and then more Fire Emblem on Wednesdays and Fridays for the time being. But yeah, more Genshin to come like next month, 4th of November when the next update drops. Because yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do every time a big update happens. And it's possible that there will be like 1 or 2 Genshin streams here and there if I don't really know what else to do, but like on a Sunday, for example. But I have a few things in mind, so maybe not. We'll see. Maybe if like Sonic Adventure pisses me off like last time. Alright, let's see who I can raid. Oh, well, let me just refresh because I feel like I'm missing some people in my list. What? Is it only the only people streaming right now? No way. I have like in my list of people I follow, there's only like 3 people who are streaming right now. That's not possible. That's not possible. I guess. Well, I don't really feel like rating a big streamer. Well, there's nothing against them, obviously, but they don't really need the views. I like time to look for someone. Shut up, me. Who's playing Genshin? A VTuber? Lots of VTubers playing Genshin at the moment. There's the Algernon Blue. I don't know who this is. I've never watched them, but it's time to discover some new streamers. Let me look at them.
We shall prevail. Okay, I forgot.
Okay, we're gonna read them. Algernon Blue. Okay. We're gonna raid Algernon Blue. I'll see you guys later. I love you and thank you again for coming. Bye bye.